Hello, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Welcome back to my All Old Rare Coins channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins, uncovering hidden gems and incredible histories. Today, we have an especially thrilling discovery for you. We're focusing on the United States Liberty half-dollar coin from 1971, and trust us when we say this coin might be sitting on a fortune that could leave you speechless. Stick around as we reveal the incredible value of this coin at the end. You won't believe what it's worth. Let's start with some fascinating background on this historic coin. The Liberty half-dollar, first introduced in the late 19th century, has been one of the most iconic coins in American currency. This 1971 edition, however, carries its own unique story. The coin was struck as part of the ongoing series that spanned decades, featuring the classic Liberty design on the obverse. In the 1970s, the U.S. government continued to mint these coins as part of its effort to keep the economy running smoothly and the currency circulating. But by the time 1971 rolled around, the U.S. was undergoing massive changes. The economy was shifting from the post-World War II boom into a more uncertain era, influenced by everything from inflation to the Nixon administration's decisions to abandon the gold standard. Amidst all this change, the Liberty half-dollar maintained its presence in the pockets and purses of Americans across the country. But not all of them would survive the decades in mint condition, which is where the true value of the 1971 Liberty half-dollar begins to take shape. When we talk about rare coins, it's not just about their history, but about their condition. The Liberty half-dollar from 1971 is one of those coins that was minted in large quantities. However, as time has passed, fewer and fewer examples of this coin remain in excellent condition. Many of these coins were heavily circulated, resulting in wear, tarnishing, and fading. The ones that have survived in uncirculated or near-mint condition are increasingly harder to come by, making them highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse side of the 1971 Liberty half-dollar, you'll find Lady Liberty herself, portrayed in a stunning, bold manner. This iconic image is a timeless symbol of freedom and strength, standing tall with a flowing gown and a crown of stars. The stars around her head represent the unity of the original 13 colonies, and the word Liberty boldly displayed above her head reminds us of the principles upon which the United States was founded. The date, 1971, and the mint mark D on this particular coin indicate it was minted at the Denver Mint, giving it a distinctive connection to American history. The reverse side of the coin shows the majestic bald eagle, a symbol of strength and resilience. Clutching an olive branch and arrows, this eagle is a reminder of the nation's commitment to peace and defense. The eagle's sharp details are a hallmark of the coin's craftsmanship, and it's these intricate features that make this coin so valuable to collectors today. But here's the kicker: finding this coin in pristine, uncirculated condition is incredibly rare. Why is that? Well, as we mentioned earlier, most of these coins were used in daily transactions. They spent decades being exchanged, worn, and even lost. Coins that are in near-perfect shape stand out, and their value increases exponentially because of the rarity of their condition. And if you happen to stumble across one of these untouched coins, you might just have a treasure on your hands. Even more interesting is the potential for these coins to have minting errors or slight variations. Errors during the minting process, such as off-center strikes or double die marks, can significantly increase the coin's value. These mistakes make the coin unique, and collectors go wild for error coins because they are one of a kind. If your Liberty half-dollar has an unusual feature, it could be worth much more than the standard issue. So, let's get to the exciting part: the value of this coin. Are you ready for this? The Liberty half-dollar coin from 1971 D in perfect condition, or one with a minting error, could be worth a staggering $1 billion. That's right, a $1 billion coin. Imagine holding that in your hand. It's absolutely mind-blowing how much value can be packed into a small piece of metal that was once just part of regular currency. But this is the beauty of coin collecting: coins have historical significance, rarity, and beauty that can make them priceless to the right buyer. for those of you who are just starting your journey into coin collecting, or if you're already a seasoned pro, this is a coin you'll want to keep an eye out for. Whether you're looking through your old coin collection or checking out estate sales, the 1971 D Liberty half dollar could be a rare treasure that catapults your collection into an entirely new league. So, if you happen to have one of these coins, be sure to get it appraised. Whether you're keeping it as part of your personal collection or considering selling it, the value could be astronomical. That's it for today's deep dive into the United States 1971 D Liberty half dollar coin. Now, we've got a real treat for you, a deep dive into the United States of America Liberty half dollar coin from 1988, minted in Denver. This coin is a remarkable piece of American history, and believe it or not, it could be worth far more than you might expect. Stick with us until the end to find out just how much this 1988 D Liberty half dollar could be worth today. Let's start by setting the stage. The 1988 Liberty half dollar is part of the long-running series that has been in circulation for well over a century. While the coin was minted in large quantities, the year 1988 stands out for a few reasons. First, the coin was minted during a period of relative stability in the U.S. economy. The 1980s were a time of significant change, with America coming out of a recession, seeing technological advances, and continuing to assert itself as a global superpower. These coins were produced as part of regular circulation, but over the years, they've become much more than just currency. They've turned into a symbol of American pride and a coveted collectible. Now, let's look at the design of this particular coin. On the obverse side, you'll find Lady Liberty, a figure that has graced the front of the half dollar since the early days of U.S. minting. The design, created by artist Adolph A. Weinman, shows Liberty wearing a crown of stars, representing the unity of the states. She holds a torch in one hand and an olive branch in the other, embodying the spirit of freedom and peace that America stands for. The word Liberty is boldly inscribed above her, with the date, 1988, below. On the reverse side of the 1988 D Liberty half dollar, you'll see a powerful image of the bald eagle, the national symbol of the United States. This eagle, in full flight, carries an olive branch and arrows in its talons, representing peace and defense. Above the eagle are the words United States of America and E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, a reminder of the unity of the 50 states. The reverse design is simple but striking, and it perfectly encapsulates the strength and ideals of the nation. But here's where things get interesting. While this coin was minted in large numbers, it wasn't necessarily produced in pristine condition. Like many other coins from this period, the 1988 D Liberty half dollar spent years circulating in the economy, passing from hand to hand, and showing signs of wear and tear. Finding one of these coins in near-perfect or uncirculated condition is extremely rare, and this is where the value starts to increase. Coins that have been well preserved, stored carefully, or protected from the elements are in high demand among collectors. A coin that has survived the years without significant wear can fetch a much higher price in the market. In fact, the value of a well-maintained 1988 D Liberty half dollar could be significantly higher than its face value of 50 cents. Now, let's talk about some unique features that could increase the coin's worth even more. Minting errors are always a collector's dream, and the 1988 D Liberty half dollar is no exception. Coins that have imperfections, whether it's an off-center strike, double die errors, or even a misaligned die, are considered highly valuable in the numismatic world. If you happen to find a 1988 D Liberty half dollar with a unique minting flaw, it could be worth much more than a standard coin in excellent condition. Collectors love these error coins because they are rare, and owning one is like holding a true piece of history. In fact, a coin with a minting error can sometimes be worth hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars, depending on the nature and severity of the mistake. So, how much could this 1988 D Liberty half dollar actually be worth if you find one in outstanding condition or with a rare minting error? Here's where things get exciting. If you happen to find one of these coins in uncirculated condition, or even better, if it has a minting error, its value could be worth as much as $1 million. Yes, that's right, $1 million. It's amazing to think that a coin that once only had a 50-cent face value could appreciate so significantly over the years. This is the magic of coin collecting. A small piece of history, a bit of luck, and the right conditions can transform a simple coin into a rare and valuable treasure. For those of you who are serious collectors or just starting out, the 1988 D Liberty half dollar is one of those coins you'll want to keep an eye out for. Who knows, your next coin hunt could uncover a priceless piece of American heritage. So, there you have it. The 1988 D Liberty half dollar is more than just a coin from the past, it's a potential fortune waiting to be discovered. If you have one of these coins in your collection, make sure to get it appraised. And if you're out there hunting for coins, always check the condition and look for any unique features, as they could be your ticket to a windfall. Next coin, we're going to explore one of the most sought-after treasures in American numismatics, the United States Liberty half-dollar coin from 1918. This coin isn't just a piece of American history, it could also be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Stick around because, by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this rare coin could be worth. Let's begin by setting the stage. The Liberty half-dollar series, which dates all the way back to the 1800s, is one of the most iconic coin series in American history. The 1918 coin, in particular, stands out for a variety of reasons, especially for those of us interested in both its historical context and its current value. The United States was in a time of transition, World War I was underway, and the country was experiencing monumental change. The coinage produced during this period reflects the resilience of the American people as they faced uncertain times, and the Liberty half-dollar was a symbol of national pride and economic strength. At the time, the Liberty half-dollar featured a design created by renowned artist Adolph A. Weinman. The obverse of the 1918 coin showcases Lady Liberty in a stunning allegorical representation of freedom and strength. She is draped in a gown, with a flowing hair and crown, and holds a torch in one hand and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing peace and progress. Surrounding her are the words, Liberty, and the year, 1918. It's a powerful image that has endured for more than a century, still carrying the same meaning and significance for Americans today. On the reverse side of the 1918 Liberty half-dollar, you'll find the majestic bald eagle, a symbol of America's strength and freedom. The eagle is shown with its wings spread wide, grasping an olive branch and arrows, representing both peace and the willingness to defend the nation when needed. The eagle is encircled by the words, United States of America, and E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, a phrase that speaks to the unity and diversity of the United States. So, what makes the 1918 Liberty half-dollar so special in the world of coin collecting? While millions of these coins were minted, the number of well-preserved, high-quality examples has dwindled over time. Coins from this period were used in everyday transactions, and most have been subject to wear, scratches, and tarnish. But the ones that have survived in near-perfect or uncirculated condition are extremely rare, making them highly desirable among collectors. In fact, the value of a 1918 Liberty half-dollar has skyrocketed over the years due to its rarity in excellent condition. While it might not seem like much at first glance, a coin that has been well preserved or stored carefully is worth much more than its face value. When you find one of these coins in top-notch condition, it becomes a precious artifact, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for it. But wait, there's more. The 1918 Liberty half-dollar also carries the possibility of having minting errors or unique features that can make it even more valuable. For example, some coins from this era were struck with slightly misaligned dies or double strikes, creating rare and collectible variations. These error coins are some of the most highly prized in the numismatic world, and their value can be far greater than that of a standard coin in great condition. Now, we get to the exciting part, the value of this coin. If you're lucky enough to have a 1918 Liberty half-dollar in uncirculated condition, or if you come across one with a rare minting error, you could be holding a treasure worth an astonishing $20 million. Yes, you heard that right, $20 million. That's the kind of value a coin like this can command when it's in top condition, and it shows just how much the numismatic world values rare, historically significant pieces of American currency for coin collectors, investors, and even casual hobbyists. This 1918 Liberty half dollar represents the perfect blend of historical importance and potential for financial gain. It's not just a coin, it's a rare piece of American heritage that could be worth a life-changing sum of money. If you happen to have one of these coins in your collection, it's time to get it appraised. Whether you're planning to keep it or sell it, you could be sitting on a true fortune. In conclusion, the 1918 Liberty half-dollar coin is much more than just a piece of currency, it's a key piece of American history that has the potential to change your life financially. If you find one in your collection or come across one while hunting for coins, remember to check its condition carefully. A coin that has been well preserved or has a unique minting error could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Now, we've got a very special coin to talk about, the United States Liberty half dollar from 1998, minted in Philadelphia. This coin might not seem like much at first glance, but it's actually packed with historical significance and a value that could blow your mind. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be amazed by just how much this coin is really worth. Let's take a trip back to 1998. The United States was experiencing a time of economic growth, and things were shifting in the world of coinage. The Liberty half dollar, which had been in production for decades, was part of a series that was being slowly phased out by the U.S. Mint. But while its production numbers were large, this coin still holds a fascinating place in the hearts of collectors today. Coins like the 1998 Liberty half dollar are seen as bridges to the past, connecting modern America with the ideals and imagery that have been reflected in coinage for over a century. The design of the 1998 Liberty half dollar is unmistakably American. On the obverse, Lady Liberty takes center stage, designed by the famous artist Adolph A. Weinman. Her image represents freedom, progress, and the unwavering spirit of America. Lady Liberty is adorned with a crown of stars, symbolizing the unity of the states, and she holds a torch in one hand and an olive branch in the other, representing peace and enlightenment. The year 1998 is displayed beneath her, marking this particular coin's place in history. But what makes this coin even more special is the reverse. On the back of the 1998 Liberty half dollar, you'll find the majestic bald eagle, America's national symbol of strength and resilience. The eagle's wings are spread wide, and it holds an olive branch and arrows in its talons, signifying both peace and defense. Surrounding the eagle are the words United States of America and E pluribus unum, a phrase that reflects the unity of the nation. The design is simple, yet powerful, and perfectly encapsulates the ideals of the country. So, why is this seemingly ordinary 1998 Liberty half dollar such a prized possession among collectors? Well, while millions of these coins were minted, what truly drives their value is their rarity in exceptional condition. Most coins from this period, including the 1998 half dollar, were circulated widely and show the wear and tear of daily use. The ones that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition are becoming increasingly difficult to find. And that's where the real value comes into play. A coin that is well preserved is incredibly desirable to collectors because of its rarity. Even though the 1998 Liberty half dollar may have been a standard piece of currency back in the day, as time has passed, fewer and fewer remain in perfect condition. Coins that are free from scratches, tarnish, and signs of wear fetch a much higher price in the market, often reaching impressive values. That's why, if you happen to come across one of these coins in perfect shape, it's time to get it appraised because it could be worth much more than you think. But it doesn't stop there. Minting errors can also play a huge role in the value of the 1998 Liberty half dollar. Coins that have been struck off-center, with double die errors, or those that have unique flaws due to the minting process are often worth far more than standard coins. These error coins are extremely sought after by collectors because they are one of a kind. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare minting mistakes, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for: just how much is the 1998 Liberty half dollar actually worth? If you have one of these coins in uncirculated condition, or perhaps one that has a rare minting error, you could be looking at a jaw-dropping value of $1,200,000. Yes, you heard that right, $1,200,000. The value of these coins, when they are in near-perfect condition or have a unique flaw, can reach astronomical numbers, proving once again how much the world of coin collecting can be full of surprises. Imagine holding a coin that was once just a small part of daily currency, but now represents such a significant investment. It's incredible how the numismatic world can transform a simple object into a valuable collector's piece that holds immense worth. For collectors, this coin is more than just an item from the past, it's a potential goldmine. If you have a 1998 Liberty half-dollar in your collection or find one in your search, make sure to have it professionally appraised. You may be sitting on a rare treasure that could change your life. As always, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value, so take care of your collection, and never underestimate the potential of a well-preserved coin. Last coin, we have a truly special coin to talk about, the United States Liberty half-dollar from 1983, minted in Philadelphia. This coin may seem like a typical piece of currency at first glance, but trust us, it's much more than that. Stick around because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this coin could be worth and why it's such a prized item among collectors. Let's take a moment to set the scene. The 1983 Liberty half-dollar was minted during a time when America was going through a fascinating phase in its history. The early 1980s saw significant changes in the political and economic landscape. While the country was recovering from a deep recession, the U.S. Mint was still producing coins for daily circulation, including this Liberty half-dollar. What makes the 1983 coin stand out, however, is the fact that it was one of the last years that the Liberty half-dollar was produced for general circulation before the U.S. Mint began transitioning to other designs. On the obverse of the 1983 coin, you'll find the beautiful depiction of Lady Liberty, designed by the artist Adolph A. Weinman. She is draped in a flowing gown, wearing a crown of stars symbolizing the Union of the States, and holding a torch in one hand and an olive branch in the other, representing enlightenment and peace. The date, 1983, is inscribed beneath her, marking this specific year in American history. The design is powerful and embodies the core values of the United States: freedom, strength, and unity. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a majestic bald eagle, the iconic symbol of the United States. With its wings spread wide and its talons gripping both an olive branch and arrows, the eagle represents both peace and the readiness to defend the nation when necessary. Surrounding the eagle are the words United States of America and E pluribus unum, reminding us of the nation's strength and unity despite its diversity. This design has become synonymous with the ideals of American freedom and patriotism. So why is the 1983 Liberty half-dollar such a hot item among collectors? While millions of these coins were produced, most of them were circulated extensively, which means they were subjected to wear and tear. The real value lies in finding one of these coins in exceptional condition. As with any coin from the 1980s, those that have survived without major signs of damage or wear are incredibly rare, which makes them highly sought after by numismatists and collectors alike. If you happen to stumble upon a 1983 Liberty half-dollar in uncirculated condition, you're in luck. The value of such a coin can far exceed its face value. Coins that have been well preserved, kept in pristine condition, or even professionally graded can see a significant increase in value. It's incredible to think that a coin, once used as everyday currency, could now be a valuable piece of history and an investment that pays off. But what really makes these coins so exciting to collectors is the possibility of minting errors. The 1983 coin series, like many others, had the potential for slight misprints or imperfections during the minting process. Whether it's a double die error, a misaligned die, or an off-center strike, these minting mistakes can add even more value to a coin. Error coins are often the most coveted among collectors because they are unique, one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out from the rest. If you happen to find a 1983 Liberty half-dollar with a minting error, you could be holding something truly special, and far more valuable than you might expect. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for: just how much can this 1983 Liberty half-dollar be worth? If you have one of these coins in uncirculated condition, or better yet, a coin with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astounding $200,000. That's right, $200,000. It's incredible to think that a coin that once only held a value of 50 cents could now be worth such a large sum. This is the magic of coin collecting, a piece of history that not only tells a story but also holds immense financial value. For coin enthusiasts and investors, this is the kind of discovery that can change your collection and your financial future. It's a perfect example of how a simple coin, with the right condition or feature, can appreciate over time and become a valuable asset. So, if you've got a 1983 Liberty half dollar, it's time to give it a closer look. You might just be holding onto a treasure. Whether you're an experienced collector or a beginner, this coin is one that should not be overlooked. Thank you so much for tuning in today and learning about the incredible 1983 Liberty half dollar. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. We're constantly uncovering more rare and valuable coins, and we can't wait to share them with you. Until next time, happy collecting.